afternoon. This is Betty Meredith, President of the Retirement Resource Center, a retirement education and training company for financial professionals, clients, and consumers. I'm happy to be your host today for Situational Social Security with Jim Blair and Mark Kiner of the National Social Security Association. There are 76 million baby boomers, and each has a unique Social Security situation. Some are single, some are married, some divorced, some are surviving spouses, children, public employees, and some can still file the restricted application. However, most advisors are not familiar with Social Security options for the wide range of situations among their clients due to lack of education. And our speakers today dedicate their time to helping advisors and consumers make informed decisions with what is Americans' largest cornerstone retirement asset, Social Security. Jim Blair is co-founder of the National Social Security Advisor Certificate Program, and he spent 35 years with the Social Security Administration as a service representative, then a claims representative taking claims for retirement, survivor, disability, and health insurance, then as an operations supervisor, and then district manager. Mark Kiner is a CPA with 30 years experience in public accounting. And his primary areas of service were to privately held businesses and individuals. But then he recognized a need in the marketplace for enhanced advisor knowledge for Social Security filings, so he sold his practice in 2012 to concentrate on Social Security. Mark is co-founder with Jim Blair of the National Social Security Advisor Certificate Program. And the certificate program received accreditation from the Institute in Credentialing Excellence, ICE, in December 2017. It is the only accredited Social Security program in the nation. And I have to say, this is a big honor. I know what they had to go through to get this done. And when you are accredited, that means that your program is top notch. So Mark provides Social Security consulting and education services and empowers advisors and clients to take control and maximize Social Security benefits, which is why they're here today talking about situational Social Security. So thanks, Mark and Jim, for being here today. We'll now turn it over to you.
Thank you so much, Betty. I'm Mark Kiner. I'm the person on the left. Jim Blair is my partner.
Yeah, and the learning objectives for today, hopefully you will learn about the various types of Social Security benefits. There are several types of benefits that the Social Security Administration pays out. You're going to learn about the options that people have, married couples, divorced couples. We call it situational Social Security, but each couple or individual has their own distinct options available to them that they need to know about. We're going to look at the options for surviving spouses. They have options other folks don't have. Of course, that means they have a deceased spouse in their past, and they have different ways they can apply for benefits. And there's other types of clients that you have out there that you'll be wanting to make sure that when they file for Social Security, they're doing that in the way that's most advantageous to them. You're going to understand the questions and issues that relate to these clients, because they're going to ask you questions about Social Security, and you will understand that Social Security is the universal language of the baby boomers out there, and how it can help you connect with them, because you know that it's always on the baby boomers' minds. Even the youngest of the baby boomers are getting awful darn close, and they're starting to think about that retirement stuff. So they have a language all their own when they talk about Social Security.
And Jim mentioned 3 words that we emphasize during our 8-hour class, but we're going to emphasize today. And those 3 words are situational Social Security. We are contributing authors to this book, 2021 Social Security Medicare Facts Book, published by the National Underwriter Company. Almost 1,000 questions, over 700 pages on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and related topics. It's a great resource. Folks that go through our program can buy this book at a 35% discount, bringing it down to about $150 or so. It is a good resource for advisors that always need to look up answers to questions about Social Security.
Yeah, the program, you can see, has certainly grown over time. It was passed into law in 1935, but it took a couple years for payments to be made. And the first year that we saw payments was in 1937. We have 52 million or 52,000 people receiving benefits, and they received $1,278,000 in benefits. That was retirement back then. And while that may not sound like a whole lot now, I'm sure it was a lot of money back in 1937. But still, if we look at 2019, so far that's the last year we have statistics for, we had 64 million beneficiaries, people receiving benefits. And the Social Security Administration, just in 2019, paid out over $1 trillion. It was $1,048,000,000,000 in benefits that they paid out. That's a lot of money. So we expect that just to continue to grow over time. If you'll notice, since the year 2000, the number of beneficiaries increased by about 19 million people, but the amount of money paid out way more than doubled. Went from 407 billion to over $1 trillion in payments. So it's a huge program. It's important for a lot of people, and it's something that folks are going to need to depend on when they do retire.